to really like destroy somebody, it's not one country fighting the other country. To destroy a society, you destroy it from within and make them fight each other, and make them believe.
That's facts.
No,
It
make
is
them
facts. That's what's going on now. All right, man. We're on, bro. We're back. We are back. Before we start anything, I lost the punishment. I want to get one of these out of the way. So, Sean, please tell them what I have to do so I can get this 99 bananas shot.
It's not bananas.
It was either 5 shots or 3 shots of your whatever liquor of your choosing, and that one little airplane bottle of 99 bananas.
Throughout the podcast. And yeah, I choose 3 shots in the 99 bananas.
All right. So.
You gotta stop saying bananas though. It's Long Island iced tea.
Well, it's still 99. God, this is going to be disgusting.
That's what you're going with first?
Okay. All right.
Knocking it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock it out. We'll just be done with it, man. I'm gonna let one of y'all take over. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shot. And
While he does that, we have a guest this week.
I felt real good.
oh, that is small.
I know it feels so good, man.
Jack, you want to introduce the guest?
Oh yeah. Okay. With that said, I got my man Bryant Morales in the house.
Oh man.
Give him a hand. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
me and Bryant has chilled a couple times. Pause. And I've noticed that he has an infatuation for conspiracies. He really knows his shit, and it's very interesting. So I was like, man, you got to come on the podcast.
Appreciate
So
you, brother.
before we get into that, man, how was your week, Sean? And Kim, Kim had a doozy.
I'll let Sean go.
Oh, yeah, I'll go first because, of course, my weeks are the boringest.
Wait, how was your Friday the 13th? That's all.
I called into work, so that was how my Friday the 13th. I have a I don't want to say conspiracy, but I have a superstition about Friday the 13th. Like I have like really bad experiences on Friday the 13th. I always used to get suspended from school or like fired from a job or something like that. So like I like when those days come, and if I know it,
Fired from a job.
dog,
On his day off.
I'm trying to tell you, like, and
I think you might be onto something though.
You want to bring it up?
nah, I ain't gonna even say it. Nah.
Oh, for
I
real?
ain't gonna say it. Nah. I ain't gonna say it.
Close.
Yeah, but I ain't
Don't
gonna
speak it
say-
into existence,
Yeah.
man. Don't speak
But-
it into existence.
Yeah, it was another boring week for me, but nonetheless.
All right,
Another
okay,
boring week.
so Kim's been dying to tell us this story. I told her to save it to the podcast, so this is our first time hearing this shit. Take it away, Kim.
I'll try to keep it short. We had a group of 4 of us try to go to Busch Gardens. We were 4 minutes away from this resort that I booked, and a deer just came out of nowhere. No cars coming this way, no cars behind me, so it was pitch black dark. Destroyed my car, but it's not even that part. It's not even the deer. My car was not drivable. 2 fire trucks showed up, 3 police officers, and they're like,
They're going to jail.
we can't get Ubers, we can't get taxis, we can't get shuttles. We're like, are we gonna walk with our luggage? Like, what's happening? The cop's like, well, maybe I'll call another guy and he can come and you guys can ride in the back of the cop car.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So we did. The 4 of us took all of our luggage, piled in the back of
I'm
2
so
cop
glad I
cars.
was not on that
I would have
trip.
put on
Yeah.
Snapchat.
'Cause
Listen,
there would
listen.
have for sure been some
There
fucking
was-
marijuana in my luggage.
Well,
Here it comes. Here it
no,
comes.
there was things in our bags.
What things, Kim? This is
Well,
an open book around
hey.
here.
Some,
What things did you have,
some
Kim?
Scooby snacks.
Just, things, including alcohol, and there was some road sodas on the way there, so it
There's
was a
some
little nerve-wracking.
psychedelics, Kim.
I don't even know. I don't remember. But yeah, he was like, you guys got any weapons? And immediately I was like, no. Even if you did, I don't care. I was like, no, we have no weapons, nothing. No knives, no guns. And I looked at them and I was
that's
like,
like
you
not a
just
good
shut
opening
up.
conversation starter right there.
Like, no, we have
First thing he
nothing.
said.
We ain't got nothing but just book bags and a suitcase, you know?
I'm so stupid.
So we piled in the back of the cop cars and they drove us to the resort, but I didn't realize it was a gated resort. So
shit.
as we're coming on, the lady at the little kiosk thing, she's like, what the fuck is this? Like we have 4 guests rolling up in the back of cop cars. And I guess the first car, he was like, yeah, these are guests. We're just dropping them off. And then me and Ryan were in the second car. And the guy that we had was just like, yeah, whatever he said. And we just rolled on in. Had to go to the front desk. Security had to drive us to our room. We get to our room. There's this sign, and it's like, there'll be pressure washing going on at 9 a.m. in this spot. So we wake up to this guy on the back patio, like, pressure washing the window. I, like, open it up, and he's just, like, chilling with us. Like, I don't know. It was just a mess of.
If you guys were on psychedelics, it would have been a great time.
Dude, it was crazy because she texted me and she said, I
water
don't want to
splashing
say this,
everywhere.
Kim, I don't care. She said, Jack, she is like, so we're riding in a cop car.
Yeah, I texted you from the cop car.
Yeah, she said, we're riding in a cop car and we got beer and beer and psychedelics. And I was like, oh, we'll pray for you.
Well, drugs.
And she said, please do. And I was like, oh, we're sending out a team right now. I was like, I got you. Like, it was crazy,
Prayer warriors.
bro.
It was rough.
Prayer warriors, we need prayers for Kim right away, man. Dude, that would freak me out if I had drugs.
Fucking right. I'd have walked, dog. What are you talking about? 20 degrees outside. My ass would have been walking. No jacket on.
Need help.
No jacket on. I'm
help.
walking, dog. They'd be like, I know he's got something.
That's hilarious.
And then and my
They'd
girl,
have
she
brought the
was
king
like,
and I know just to fucking.
my girl had this big box of chips.
She
She was just stuffing her
Would've been like,
suitcase
time
full
to
of
trip.
snacks, and I was like, "This just doesn't look right. This doesn't look right." Like, but we made it. We survived.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, we did.
All right, so check it out. A couple of my UPS people will feel this. I don't know if Sean, you'll feel this, but this is one of the crazy things that happened to me this week, right? So I'm riding down the road, and if you're a UPS tractor trailer driver, you don't have the air horns. You ever seen like the kids or like even
Yep,
adults?
this
They're like,
one.
Yeah.
"Brr, brr," like pull the horn. We don't have those. Okay, it makes me feel like less of a driver when you do that. Please don't do that shit. Like it's fucked up. So like I'm riding down the road, and there's these two little black kids. It's like early in the morning, like waiting on the bus stop, right? And like they keep doing this shit, and, it's like, and I'm like, and I don't know what to do. So I just hit my horn. It's like, "Meow." And I seen them interact with each other, and he was like, "What the hell was that?" And I was like, "Son of a bitch."
So underwhelming.
Bro, go on Amazon and buy
was it messed up that I
one of
said
those
two
air
little
horns,
black
like-
kids? Was
No,
it messed? All right,
no,
because
no.
I feel like white people overthink that shit.
They do. I feel like white people do overthink sometimes. Seriously, like you'll ask a white person sometimes to describe some, like say if you just got robbed or something like that. You're like, describe him. He was like, well, say if I was a black cop and I actually like describe him. You're like, he was you know, I'm like, motherfucker, what? Black? Just say black. Shit. Just say
He was your height.
African American. No.
Had your complexion.
Darker complexion.
Just say black, motherfucker.
He was really tan. He was very tan.
Oh my God. All right, man. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so let me get this straight before we get into Bryant Morales. What the hell was that? Throughout, I just got to take the shots.
She tried to take me out,
Out
bro.
the podcast, not
Oh my.
one after another.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, everyone talking
Because
once.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm feeling kind of warm after the fucking 99, whatever the hell I drank, man, dude. This is not cool.
Hey, we're gonna have the greatest
I'm gonna maintain.
conversation.
Okay, Brian.
And
This is-
humanity.
I think you should have had to take all of it.
Oh, dude, see, that's messed up,
Hey,
man.
real quick before you
We're gonna
go,
have a dope
how
conversation.
was your week, bro?
Dude, my week was great. Friday the 13th.
What did you do Friday 13th?
Went
Since
downtown.
you're like a conspiracist and all that, what'd you do, man?
Well, I'll say something about Friday the 13th in my opinion. They said why it's so superstitious.
Yeah.
That's actually when our best selves comes out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because I had the best time.
I'm mad
on
me and
Friday
Kim had the
13th.
same reaction on that. Like, ooh.
I don't
That
know.
was a bar right there.
I had a rough day on Friday the 13th. I don't know if that's my best self.
I know. That's what I was
hope
thinking.
not.
Like,
What'd you
damn,
do
like,
Friday
do I
the
get
13th?
suspended
I
because
was
of me?
riding roller coasters, but
Oh, hell
tripping
no.
at the
Man,
same
I'm
time.
not riding a roller coaster.
no.
I seen Final
scared.
Des-
She
No,
wanted
I
to get
seen
scared.
Final Destination. I ain't riding a roller
Dude,
coaster.
wanted to get
Friday
scared.
13th, man.
Hey, look, I just told you I lost my job and got
So why
suspended
do you
on Friday
say we're our
13th. I ain't
best
on a roller
selves? You think
coaster.
it's because we're all...
Because that's why they say it's so super.
We're more aware
They want
of,
us to
like,
think it's a scary thing and superstitious
And it was an
to
eclipse
keep
that
us
day.
like yeah. So it's
Solar
like,
eclipse was that day too.
Was it?
Yeah,
I missed the solar eclipse?
we
Was it-
couldn't
I
have
don't
seen
think
it
we couldn't
anyways.
see it here. I
It was
don't
too
think.
cloudy.
Oh, it's a lunar eclipse. That's what I was looking.
The next one's in
Because when you can't look for
2024
it, yeah.
in April.
Really?
Yeah, brother.
When's Haley's
How do you
coming?
remember shit like that?
7
dog?
years in between the last one.
Dude, how do you remember all this crazy? Like, how do you remember all this? Like, some people say it's crazy information. I think it's entertainment. It's fun.
I think
I'll be real,
dude, I love
I
researching.
don't want to say
and
entertaining. I think interesting.
I've
It's
researched
very
for like
interesting.
dude, I've researched for like 10 years almost, and it's just like a fun game for me.
But how
I
do
don't
you
know.
remember it, dude? Because you
10
like,
years.
I mean,
went
when
down
you
a-
research
10
so
years
much,
of
you're gonna
research.
He went
remember.
down a Rolodex of stuff with me, like in my room in like 10 minutes, and I'm just like looking at him like a freaking. He's like a teacher, and I'm the student, and I'm like,
For real, bro? Oh, shit, bro.
He had Jack's undivided attention.
Everybody was coming to my room. I'm like, shut up!
Damn.
Either sit down or get the hell out.
I appreciate that.
Trying to learn something.
And it's all for God. Glory goes back to God always. And it's
Always.
that's all why I research for. And it's just
Okay.
research and try to understand the highest truths of
Can y'all cut that
everything.
out? Because it was yesterday. The eclipse was yesterday.
Oh, I mean, it's all good.
Wait, what?
The eclipse was yesterday.
We was talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
Friday the
I know
13th.
it was yesterday.
Yeah, y'all
Saturday.
The eclipse was Friday.
Oh.
I mean, it's all good. We're not politically correct. We're
Okay,
talking about
glory goes
conspiracies.
back to God. Always.
Yes.
It's always for God. But yeah, what's your...
So, like, let me ask you this. Because, man, we had a uproar over my boy being a flat earther.
Whoa.
Are you a flat earther?
I think it's overall a hologram that we... All right, see? All right. You motherfuckers.
Hey, yo, they did it to me last week, dog. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Hey, look. Don't take it personal. They did this shit to me last week, dog.
Deep explanation. They caught me off.
Bro, he said it was a hologram.
Hey, look.
I'm
Be
ready.
a
I
thing.
wanna
Be
hear
you,
it.
though, for real.
I wanna
Like,
hear
be
it, yeah.
you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like either like chicken or the egg, like Earth versus the humans. We are the ones that the brain literally. Okay,
Nah,
do
say
it.
what you...
come on, brother, stop
Come
fucking.
on, bro.
I feel like you about to start
I'm
vibing.
interested, man. I'm not
You ever
laughing.
see like the double slit experiment first by chance?
The what?
The double slit experiment?
Double slit?
Yes, experiment.
What is that?
So it's pretty much it was this quantum entanglement or quantum physics experiment these fuckers did in like in the 80s or some shit, and it pretty much they were shooting these electrons out of this one machine, and there's these two slits. There's like it's like pretty much like some type of metal, but there was like these two slits. They would shoot it through, and when it would hit the wall, and I can't perfectly remember how they said it, but it would like first be like a particle on the wall, but then something about they would shoot it again, but then the next time they would have like a camera, and perfect timing they would turn the camera on, and the particle would go like back in time, and change.
I did hear
and
about
change
that,
from
bro.
a particle, change from a wave structure,
Yes.
to a particle. So it's like we're the observers, we're the computer, like
So you think we're a simulation?
it's all 99% empty space.
But do you think we're living in a simulation? Do you think we're real, or do you think we're a simulation? Like
We're
Elon
living
Musk.
God's simulation. That's why we don't know where God's at. To experience a life of free will, of experience.
You don't think we
The
experience a life
duality,
of free will?
the good and the bad.
I don't think
Yin and
we
yang.
experience life with free will.
Red
bro.
pill, blue pill.
You don't think we
Republican,
experience life of free
Democrat.
will? If not, then why
Wait,
do
what'd you
people-
say?
Because I feel like we're basically we basically have thoughts of our actions, like consequences for our actions. That ain't free will, dude.
But just because we have thoughts of it doesn't mean we don't.
But I mean, I still
Wait.
I still think it's gonna sway you in a different direction, knowing that thinking there's consequences. Like if somebody's an atheist and don't think there's consequences for their actions,
It doesn't
I think
matter,
they'd be more
Jack.
prone to do.
But look,
That's
but
like
some
surface
people,
level.
some people as well would think this, like for any random hypothetical like topic, one person thinks 100% it's this, and then another person thinks 100% it's not that, it's actually this.
Correct.
So who's right?
It's much deeper
It's all
than
the
that.
heart.
It's
It's
deeper
you
than
judge
that.
yourself.
I think it's
And you
all up to
follow it.
interpretation, right? From
I mean, Jesus
each
Christ would
person.
tell us if he was real, in my opinion.
Whoa,
Yeah, like
whoa.
So, but do you think that
God.
That's deep.
there's
It's-
one God?
yes, there's
But do
only
you
one
think
God.
that we
all
all
5,000
interpret?
religions.
So, like blue pill, red pill, what you were saying, one God, but everybody just perceives it differently.
That
Like
was crazy.
our
He
like
said blue pill, red pill when he was describing it to us off camera.
well, but the same thing with God.
Damn, Kim.
Like Democrat, Republican, this
The
God, Buddha,
duality,
all the
good
different
and bad.
gods. It's all we just interpret it differently,
Exactly.
right? So like
Because that's why we don't know where
the-
God's at
yeah,
right now.
but God is something. It could be the universe. It could
But
be
to experience a
whatever.
life of like mortality and eat like Krispy Kreme donuts and eat meat and stuff like that, you have to make a simulation, and you have to have pyramids first everywhere, and then there has to be like a flood, like the Anunnaki or the Nephilim, the Book of Enoch, and that's the flood. But we're still stuck in looking for the Noah's Ark. And then, but they have to create out of these 5,000 religions. One has to be dominating. That's why we're in 2023, 0 AD, 0 BC. They reset it in favor of who? Like, yeah. So,
I'm so freaking confused right now.
you don't understand what I'm saying?
I'm following.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
following?
following.
I think I'm stupid.
Why?
Am I
Okay,
stupid?
0 AD, 0 BC. That's a reset in favor of Jesus Christ.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of all these 5,000 religions, one
Different
has to
gods.
be dominating. The Son of God, that's one God, monotheism. But if you look to the right, there's many, many religions, many gods as well. All these 5,000 other religions. But that's what they're trying to tell us. But it's the Son of God that it's a son worship.
Okay.
It's all connected.
So
Said
you
it's all
think
connected?
these religions that are fighting over, like, my God is better, this God, it's the same God.
And what would God say? These wars are because of religion.
Correct.
If God would come down, he would be like, yo, y'all motherfuckers, I don't know, but it's my creation. But, I mean, good always wins over evil. We already going to win, in my opinion, as well. But it's not like somebody is going to come down in the sky and rapture us.
You don't think that's real?
He wouldn't save us. We have to save ourselves first. Why do we think that? God's here now, and we have to figure it out ourselves.
I have a question.
Why would you feel like
Why would you
somebody's
save our-
going to save you that you wouldn't save yourself? Like first, like
Imagine
like,
that one.
why would I help you if you wouldn't help yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like would you help somebody that wouldn't help themselves?
Okay, but how do you explain, like,
But also,
babies being born dead and, like,
okay,
children getting raped and things like that? Like, is that
That's free will.
Is that a vengeful God?
free will.
Why does God let it happen, though?
God can't intercept on free will. That's what it is.
That is true. God.
It's all man's fault. It's man did this to man himself. The devil's here now, and it's a mental battle. But it's too they say also, like, you have the word lie, and then it's live, rearrange it, it's evil, then it's a veil, and then add a D is devil. No, look, ponder that one.
That's crazy.
Lie, evil, live, veil, devil. And it's one of the same, pretty much.
So I have a
It's a
question.
I'm
lie.
not a person that believes
it's-
like the devil is all like bad though.
The devil's
What?
not a real person.
Yeah, like
He's not someone that's
yeah, like I don't
So do
believe
you
like
believe in demons and things like that? Do you believe in, like, possessions?
no.
You don't believe people can be possessed?
We
I do.
project it
I
in our
believe
minds.
that. I 100%.
So you believe in manifestation?
Yes.
I do too.
The reason why I don't
project
believe in the devil is 'cause
these
of free
demons
will.
outside.
The mind is
The mind, yeah. We project
Powerful.
the demons. Because, when some people have, like, nightmares and some people don't, they're, like, we choose our own battles.
Yeah.
it's your mindset.
100%. I used to tell my brother that shit because he used to have night terrors all the time. I've never really like been scared of like monsters and shit because I knew they weren't real. Like when somebody tells me something like that, like if I have that perception, like then I'm gonna feel that. I'm gonna know that. So like my dad always telling us like because he used to get tired of getting the fuck up out of the bed. Yo, monsters ain't real. Monsters ain't real. So when I was young, I never was one to believe in monsters. My brother used to always believe in that shit, and still to this day, like believe in demonic shit. So like he has night terrors about that shit. I have never had like a dream about a demonic like.
So you don't believe
situation.
in, like, haunted houses, any of that?
Like I'll go to that shit, but it doesn't scare me. Like
But we
I
wanna
told
be
you, the only
scared.
only
That's
thing
why-
that really has scared me, like as far as movie wise, is like Final Destination shit. Like shit
Oh,
where I
yeah,
feel like
yeah,
I've cheated
yeah.
death. Like
But
that's the only
also,
type of shit that scare me.
Fuck, I always forgot. Never mind.
I have a question,
Do you
like a
believe in
burning
haunted
question
houses?
though.
Do you believe in
Okay,
ghost possessions?
when there's all these genres of like movie and stuff, the scary movies, every time it ends, it says to be continued, right?
Did you ever see The Conjuring, bro?
Because we watch these movies, and it's like a Black Mirror. Like, we're watching this to be scared.
Correct.
So it's
I
still
love
to be
scared.
continued.
So here's a question though. I gotta ask it. When people die, the people that have died and come back and they explain their stories
Near-death
of like
experiences.
yes, I want to know what your thought is on those because
And
it's like
becoming
it's like,
more of a mainstream type of like.
because
versus,
that
like,
changed my mindset when I
It's becoming more like more people having
one.
those types of experiences.
yeah
now
because
than ever.
it's like their stories differ. They're different. But
Mm-hmm.
it all has the same kind of concept that there was something much bigger than what we understand.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like everything was connected and the souls and this, that, and the other. It was like they came back a different person.
It's like
it was like the God, but
we're living in like the in my opinion like the upside down, the Twilight Zone, the Hall of Mirrors. It's like it's It's kind of hard to describe, but like, yeah, we see this world externally, but like hypothetically, if we could just look at it, it's like a white room. We're only seeing white. So we're seeing ourselves outside of ourselves, like we're studying ourselves like while we're outside of ourselves. Like that's why we like have like 2 eyes and stuff. So we're just seeing like we're just observers observing the observation. And
That's interesting.
And that's like
It is interesting.
where God is the creator, but He's also the creation. God's wanted to like live His creation. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So do you believe there's like multiverses, like where every reaction? Okay, let's say one day I wake up and I can have a choice if I eat a pizza or a taco, right?
Like,
And I'm like, if I eat a pizza, I'm on this trajectory. If I eat a taco, I just changed my line and I'm on this trajectory.
Like those books back then, like the scary
the
books,
butterfly effect.
or pick
the butterfly effect, basically.
Yeah, like the scary books back then, where it's like turn a page this if you want to choose this,
Yeah.
or this one.
Yeah.
Bro, this is a virtual reality
You
game.
think it's that?
You choose your own destiny.
Think about
What we do here actually matters.
9/11.
Well, why the hell do I
people
always
that
have bad luck? Can I get to a
Who
point
said
where
it's bad luck to walk under a ladder? Why do we believe that? Because we believe it's real. So it's gonna
you're
manifest.
manifesting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
because anything can happen, basically.
But it's your mindset.
I ain't scared of no black
You're,
cat.
if you think that something bad's
That's
going to
a
happen,
fact.
it's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
If you're thinking it, you're putting it out there, and it's going to come
It's
back.
probably actually like good luck. I mean, it's probably the opposite. Like actually do walk under a ladder or something.
But that's your mindset.
That's what I'm gonna say.
But like it's,
all that bad luck, I'm
That's-
gonna make it into
that's
a
your
it's all on the
manifestation
superstitions
of,
that
like-
you choose to believe, because like some like people believe in like splitting the cross or splitting the the fucking
The pole,
poles
yeah.
and shit like that. Like, but
Bro.
like
But if you
everybody that
think
believe
something
in
I
it,
used to
gonna
stomp on the
happen.
cracks on
Exactly.
the sidewalk.
If you're
yeah,
putting
or
it
that
out there,
simple shit
so,
like that. Yeah.
But like, okay, you know how they say you have a negative mindset and you're just negative about everything.
Yeah.
Bad stuff's going to keep happening because you're not
And then,
thinking
yeah,
positively.
you might
You're
end up
putting it out
homeless,
there. You're going to get it back.
Or
And the power of positivity is real.
It's
100%.
So if you think positive, I don't know, man, because I've been
that's
thinking
real.
positive for a really long time. Bad shit still kind of
but you have to really like
I'm
deeply.
being real.
You have to believe
There's
it.
something I gotta unlock. Like, can you give me a key?
You gotta believe it.
He's believing it's still bad though.
Yeah,
when
'cause
bad stuff
deep
happens
down,
to him, he's
deep
still-
down, you still have that like
That's
negative
I don't know, man.
You have
Yeah.
doubt. You got that
Doubt.
doubt.
doubt. It's the
Look,
doubt.
You do
Yeah.
bad
have
things.
doubt if it constantly happens where you're just like, all right, I'm gonna open this door and then get smacked right in my face. Like,
Listen.
And love that part too. If you like trip down the stairs, be like, oh, I love that.
wait a minute. I don't think I like that at all.
You gotta like.
All right. Let's switch gears for a second. Let me ask you this.
Oh man.
What is one conspiracy that everybody doesn't believe that you think they got wrong?
Time is an illusion.
What does that
It's
mean?
only now. There's no past. There's no billions and billions and billions of years ago. The beginning and the end is the alpha and omega. It's like a one and the same as a circle. Because
Like it's all happening at once.
yeah, everything everywhere all at once. They say what's the best way to say it?
I gotta hear this one.
I'm gonna take another shot. Hey, it's my
You gonna have to
second-
take a shot for this one.
Hey, do you want to take a shot?
Hell yeah.
Hey, here, man.
I got some. I was just drinking
All
on
right,
some
we'll
water.
drink this.
You would drink
Spicy
this
water.
one.
Good shot or vodka? You take it. I'll take another one, man. Take that one.
Oh,
There you go. Kim, do you want a shot?
Yes, please.
Oh my God.
Yes, please.
You don't have any shot glasses. Kim, do you have a problem sharing? I don't have a problem
Nope.
sharing shot glasses with any of y'all, man. So just give me a shot glass back. I'll take this shot.
bro, I ain't got
I
nothing
feel like it's
serious.
about to get heavy. It's about to get heavy. Let's do
It's
it.
about to get heavy.
It's about to get heavy, man. And I feel, damn, Kim, you're gonna have to babysit me at Pollard's, man. You
You-
or Cantrell, one of y'all.
You gonna have to
man.
tuck him in and breed him a bedtime story.
I'll leave that up to you.
All right, bet. Before I go to sleep, I'm putting my head on his shoulder.
Scary stories tell in the dark, baby. All right, go. We're ready, man.
All right. So like when they say like time isn't real, before the flood, the Egyptians or all these
When you're talking before the flood, you're talking Noah's Ark, right?
not the physical boat. That's not the flood.
Do you believe in Noah's Ark? You think there was an actual boat that put all those animals?
They tell the book way too literally because they can't wait after the flood.
You
They
need
can't
something to
realize
believe
the
in.
truth of real God. So they have to tell us of the lowest version of the truth, and it's gonna have to take like thousands of years, and then one day we'll be like, oh, and then we're gonna evolve our own mindsets because we have to see it for what it is. It's not like he didn't want to eat an apple because we eat apples all day every day.
It's like you gotta see it
See,
to
I
believe
think
it.
it was
Some people
bullshit
have
just
to see
because
it.
I think some of those insects / animals got left behind. Because if I'm tasked to get like a
literally,
Beijing
that's
tiger
taking
or
it
some
literally.
shit, I'm gonna be like,
That's
yo, bro,
like-
you got. I'm not doing it. We ain't doing this.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said,
Like if you're like, all right, so let's say you got to get like a little fire ant, right, and you can't get it, or it'll bite you. The first one bites you. You're like, screw this, man. Y'all are being left behind. Like that's what I would do if I was in charge of Noah's Ark. First time one of those animals crossed me, I'd be like, nope, y'all can't go.
but I think you're saying that's just a story that's been told for people that need to believe something, right? Like
When they can't believe in the real God, they
like
have
the
to make a
bigger, the
physical
much
version of
bigger.
it.
Yeah, that's like a just a story that people can believe because
Because also,
you know that's a literal. You need something to take literally versus the big picture. Some people can't wrap their brain around.
they have to see it in a physical way. Because
So do you
there's
think
so many
God
stories.
is an actual being, or do you think it's more like
Yeah,
it
right here.
was on like Marvel,
If
where
God-
it was a whole planet?
If God is truly real, in my opinion, and there's all these 5,000 religions, we don't know how happens when we die. We don't know where we were before here, and God is truly real, but we don't know where He's at. I think God is waiting for God to wake up. That's what God's.
That's deep.
If God's truly real,
That's deep.
but it's either with the technology that's coming up, the AI singularity, it's one of two ways. Either we wake up and collectively go up, or we're gonna create what we don't want, and that's a fact. That's coming up.
Do you think AI is gonna be the end of our civilization? Because I kind of do.
You don't believe in God, then? Good always wins over evil. It's already been won. We're not gonna we chose our own lives.
I don't know, man. Not in like a singular term. Good don't always. Maybe as a
But
whole,
you
good
think
always.
that
no.
time and
good
is
over
illusion.
evil, But
You're
that's
still
why
thinking
people
in an
die.
illusion
Like
way.
evil, sometimes evil wins because people die. Like if I wanted to kill you, and I was successful, that was an evil deed, and I just won.
And do it, cause I'm never.
I'm not saying I'm gonna kill you, dude.
I would never.
But it's bigger
overall,
than that. It's bigger
overall,
than that.
It's overall. I would like. I'll say this. I never overall probably would buy a gun. If someone like came up to me and did it, that's my timing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like something like that. Babe, what do you mean? You gonna kill me? What are you saying?
Dude,
I forgot what you
I get what he's saying,
This is what I said. I said if I had it in my mentality, right? I was an
Mhm.
evil person and I wanted to kill you and I was successful at it. That's evil winning over good, bro.
No, it's not.
But
How is it not?
Evil lost?
Because
evil won right there.
That's the battle.
Yeah.
That's not the war.
But you thought it was
At the
evil,
end.
so it's gonna be evil, and you're gonna come back into like a less, like the years we're living in now. It's not like the people that didn't like figure it out in like the 80s or something and died in like 95. They don't get born again in like 96. They have to go back and realize it. But if you're gonna do something extra bad, you're gonna go back like 3 steps.
So
Like
what do you mean
something
go
like
back
that.
like 3 steps? Are you talking about like your soul gets punished?
You judge yourself every day, but when we die, in my opinion, you're gonna have a higher understanding, and that's gonna be a God's understanding, and you're gonna see some things, and you're gonna be like, "Dang, I regretted this," and that's like a hell, and you're gonna want to come back to beat that test because we already predestined some of these experiences and rules that we wanted to try to beat, and that's what everyone has their own different battles that they want to beat, and that's why they perpetuate. Taking the family couples out the household to take you away from your ancestors because they don't want us to be connected.
I was just gonna ask you about like breaking ancestral habits,
Yeah.
like things that have been bad, and then you finally hit a
Yep,
point in
and-
your life where you're like, nope, this stops
And
here.
it's up to us to see it because
Yeah.
even with the cost of living nowadays, even like in America, as soon as you turn 18, you leave the household and you don't put money back into your family. It's on your own for some reason. But like
Some people do put money back. in
the
their
Indians and like some
Chinese.
other they come here, they live like 8 to a household, and they live there for like 6 years.
Yeah, shit, they live there
and-
until their 30s.
And they
almost.
I'll move people sometimes, and they're fucking like on the floor, like with this little like bed, but they got like all their family in there,
Little
and
cots and shit.
and then they're gonna buy a mansion in like 8 years, like literally, and they do it, but we don't
you
do
said
that.
some people don't help their families. Like if you don't help your family or
They
give
made us
back, like, you're a
believe-
piece of shit, dude.
They made us believe
if you got the means
to take.
my opinion.
Okay, so it's like to really like destroy somebody, it's not one country fighting the other country. To destroy a society, you destroy it from within and make them fight each other, and make them believe.
That's facts.
No,
It
make
is
them
facts. That's what's going on now.
Cause it's like that movie with the ants. It's like one little thing came on the thing. It's like, did that hurt? He said, no, boss, no. And he said, okay, what about this one? And then he dropped them all at once. And he said they outnumber us 1 to 100, 1 to 1,000. The government and stuff. So they could never beat us. They would have to make us believe that we kill each other. And it's up to us. But we're gonna win. But it's gonna come when like perfect timing, in a glimpse of an eye. We're all gonna see it, and we're all gonna see what we didn't see.
So do you think there's a heaven? Do you think that one day we are going to get to the point where there's a rapture?
Yeah.
And we ascend to a better place if we are good people, and if we are not, we descend down to hell.
If we are good people, that isn't really.
Well, I mean, if you're like a rapist, a murderer.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Stuff like
when
that.
you die and you see that, what God
Pedophile.
made
I think the
God
pedophile
believe.
is
That's what I was talking about. Is like the people that have died and they've come back, what they saw, what they experienced.
That's what I wanted to say.
They're gonna have to
Maybe
come
lose my
back
train of
probably
thought.
as a fucking like a. What's one? They're probably gonna come back as a cow or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like a reincarnation.
Hey, man.
So you believe in reincarnation. So if I'm a piece of shit in this life,
If you believe
I'm
it,
gonna come back as like a gnat. They can easily be
No,
squashed.
A tick.
Or do you think I'm gonna live like this really shitty life, like a fucking grub worm?
I mean,
Like or some
I don't
shit?
really know, but if you did, maybe hypothetically, if you did something super, super, super bad, like killed like millions of people or something, you're gonna come back as a gnat, and it's just gonna be boom, 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 boom.
You're gonna have to keep doing it over and over and over.
So you got. So how do you
get your mindset to be like, I don't want this anymore?
How do you break this cycle?
How do you break a cycle of killing a million people? You're gonna have to.
So you
when
think
you judge
if you
yourself,
killed a million people, like let's say Hitler came back as a gnat and he had to be squashed like a million times to get.
It's karma. It's a reflection.
I feel that.
If you're gonna do something truly, truly bad,
It's basically like a hell loop, bro. Like
yeah, it's gonna be like until you give up
Yeah,
what
that's
do you
wild.
think is worse?
and say, okay, I don't want this anymore.
Bro,
Deja
what do you-
vu then. Do you think deja vu's connected into that?
Yeah,
Like
so
where you
it's a
have
tool.
things, you're like, I've done this before, but
I
it feels
get that
feels
shit
different.
all the time. And
That it's
It
like
blows
maybe
my
you're
mind,
just
dude.
doing it
It's
again in a
tool.
different way.
It's a tool. Our emotions is energy and motion. It's another tool. The brain is just here. You ready?
I don't know.
The brain is just here to see this for what it is. But we got stuck in the brain, and we fell down, fallen angels.
So listen.
No, I'm serious.
Listen,
but
let
it's
me-
all experience. There's nothing to fear except fear itself.
Let me ask you
I had
this.
to
Let me
say
ask
agree
you
with
this.
because someone.
What do you think is worse, hell or purgatory?
What do you think hell is?
I think hell is probably one of those things. Well,
Tell me about
if
it.
you watch,
hell is where you're.
hey,
They
if you
describe
watch,
it
if you
as
watch
a
Little
bottomless
Nicky,
pit.
hell is a place where Adolf Hitler gets a pineapple shoved up his ass at the same time every day.
You want to see that?
I'm not saying I want to see it. I'm just saying you asked me what hell and
He's
purgatory
manifesting
is.
it. That's what he's
I think
he's
but
putting it out there.
purgatory is nothingness. Like nothing. You're just like, it's not good. It's not bad. It's just nothing.
What if we're in purgatory now?
Maybe we are in purgatory now.
I mean,
You
they
know,
call
we don't
hell. They describe hell as a bottomless pit. You're gonna fall forever.
The gnat.
So you think I'm in hell if I got bad luck?
No. It's a mental thing. It's not a fiery pit. Why would it be a fiery pit?
Well, my
That's what
bad.
we think hell is.
My mental is telling me I
Why
got
would
bad
if we
luck.
were okay before we were born, if we were back with God hypothetically, and God's talking to God, hey God, do you think I would ever send God to a fiery pit of hell and suffering? What would he say?
I don't know. He's a vengeful God.
No.
Tell me.
You know what I'm saying? Before we were born, hypothetically, and we were back with God, before we came here, if we were in heaven with God, and he asked us a question, do you think I would ever send God to a fiery pit of endless suffering? What would he say?
He would probably damn you to
Bef-
eternal damnation.
No,
But he
when we're
can't.
there, before this, we were back always in heaven.
Okay.
What would God ask God? He's God talking to God. If Jesus could talk to us, and we're still with God in heaven, before we were here, hypothetically, and he asked us, what do you think I would ever send God to hell, to a fiery pit of endless suffering?
Would I send myself to hell? Basically, is what you're saying.
Would he? He would never do that. We think hell is that.
Like Jesus was.
So you're saying maybe there is no hell?
It's like it's a double riddle. We don't to experience a life of free will, and not know where God's at. You have to have a devil to experience a life of like free will. You have to have a duality, God versus the devil.
You have to have good and bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If all the good has to be equal bad, it's just the way it is.
All right.
It gets that's you have to have people killing each other and perpetual
So
war.
we gotta see bad to know what bad is, basically.
We have to go through hell first to get to heaven.
So
Word.
Without
Okay.
good and bad, there is no free will.
I was gonna ask you too, with your
Take
mindset,
another shot.
if something bad
This
has
last
happened to you, or maybe over and over and over situations that have happened that got you to your mindset. Because I know for me,
Yep, the deja vu.
my mind opened up after I had hit rock bottom. Not once,
See? Yep.
not twice, but on my third time of hitting rock bottom, I was like,
Gotta change
here we
something.
are. And then it was all this weird
Here
stuff
we
started
are.
happening where I was like, positivity, positivity, positivity. And I was like
That's the-
manifesting
and that's
stuff.
the AI
that was scary.
That's what's when the AI
It
singularity
was
happens.
scary, the stuff that I would
Bro, I told
dream
you,
about
dog.
something and
You'll
it
see it.
happened. I
Yeah.
told my friend about it and then it happened and
Like
she was
Final
like, what is
Destination.
this?
It's the
And I
Final
told her, I was like,
Destination.
this is positive thinking
It's
and
gonna
it's weird.
cheat,
It's
bro.
weird,
Cheat the-
but
I have
Final
positive
destination?
thinking.
No,
it's
it's- but it's
I'm gonna
gotta
be
be
honest with y'all.
deep.
I just want to stop losing my bets and losing my money. So I need to learn how to turn
Hey,
my
but
luck
look,
around.
Hey, see,
Listen,
and
real
that's
quick,
that's
real quick.
money's not
real
real.
quick,
Yeah.
Listen. I know money is real.
It's not real.
I lose
It's
my
not
house
real.
if
You
I don't
can't
pay
take
my
it when you
bills,
die, so
dog.
it's not real.
Like money is real.
It's not.
Let's be real. Like
Money is real, but it's not
Like,
real.
like,
Like,
wait.
everybody else can
money really has no
So-
value.
but
Money has a lot of value.
If we believe it has
money is
value,
the reason why this podcast is happening.
There's no way to survive without money.
and it's not backed by
Hold
gold
on,
anymore.
hold on. Just because, look.
Hold on, you
this-
said, hold
bro,
on,
what
time
happened-
out.
So it's double not
Time
real.
out.
Hey.
Time
All
out.
right.
Hold on, what you just
There's
said?
no surviving without money.
There's no
Wow.
surviving
There's
without
no
money?
surviving without
Okay,
money.
You're
can I say
crazy,
something?
bro.
Can I
You're
say
crazy.
something?
So how can you survive without money?
So you
Let me tell
telling
you.
me, hold on.
Why is homeless people
Let me
begging
tell
for
you.
money,
Let me
dog?
tell you.
Go ahead.
You telling me if somebody just dropped you off in the wilderness, you cannot survive at all without money?
That has to work
No.
to pay to live here.
No, they have shows.
Wait, yeah, you
They
better
have shows about people doing it.
Am I made to survive in the
You
world?
you are. Your natural survival instincts
I would
will
not
kick
know how to
in.
survive in the
Your
world.
natural
None of us-
instincts will kick
And
in.
we're in the
bro.
wilderness right now.
Fire, bro.
I
Bro,
mean, yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. Your natural instincts will
who
kick
gonna go out there
in.
and like really cut up?
How
something?
many-
I feel-
If you
I
have
feel
to
what
do
y'all
it, you will.
saying.
Just like
my
if your
God.
ass has to
It's-
walk,
it's
you will
the
walk
wilderness.
with
Why-
it.
Why homeless people not doing it then?
Because
many-
they choose to be lazy. That's their that's a mindset.
Hey, hold on.
That's a mindset.
Brian,
Y'all don't get it.
It's like a motherfucker won't go get a job, but they'll sit up and beg for money all day, right? I'm just so I'm saying.
Then why
All right, listen,
get a
listen,
job
listen,
if you
listen.
don't need money though? Why get a job if you don't need money?
Why are we the
I'm
only
not saying
species
you
on planet
don't
Earth that has
need
to
money.
pay
I'm
to
just
live here?
saying.
So
But you don't need money to survive,
So all right,
though.
let's switch jobs then. Let's put our jobs tomorrow.
I ain't saying that.
Listen, I'm trying to help you out. You don't want editing, bro.
No, we need water and food to survive.
The conversation got
Nigga, eat money or something? What the fuck?
Listen. All right, so listen, bro. If you want to, we're definitely gonna have you back. Right?
No, I can't.
Listen, we definitely gotta have you back, but
Bro
we gotta,
saying he need money.
we gotta wrap you up because Sean's got to do a sports corner.
Nah, hey, look,
But yeah,
we
at
got
the end of the
fucking
day,
sports corner.
You know what?
Man, we getting good.
Sports corner.
All right, okay, all right,
Fuck
so
the
check it
sports
out.
corner.
I want to go back to why the hell you said flat Earth. You like when I asked you if you was a flat earther, you said the world was a hologram.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
want to know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in the Bible, they say it's built on pillars, and there's a firmament that separates the waters from above, so below. You go to the beach, it's at sea level, and you drive in an airplane. It's a, you know what I'm saying? Bro, tell me what. Okay, no.
The way you said airplane, dude.
But it's not. It's definitely not globe because space is fake.
Yeah.
You can't land on the moon. That's a big fact.
Whoa, we did land on the moon?
I
Why
don't
do
think
we
we
have
did.
the same 12 zodiac
We definitely
signs that come back
landed
every
on the
year?
moon, bro.
I don't
We
think so.
definitely
I don't
landed
think
on the
so.
moon.
Yeah.
That shit was made out of
Jack, shut
tinfoil.
up and let the guest speak, please.
I believe we landed on the moon, bro.
No,
I
I don't care what you believe. We're here to hear what he believes.
Bro, y'all
How
once
can
told
you
me
have
to
a
take 5 shots.
Man, take 10 more. No, I'm kidding.
You want to take a shot with me?
Yeah, bro,
All right,
come
let's
on.
take a shot. Kim, you want to take a shot?
I'm good.
You know
I'm
how
good.
to
That's
get
all.
the-
All
I
right,
got.
so
We can use it.
take Kim's shot. And I want you to tell me why the moon landing wasn't real, sir.
How can you have...
Back.
How can you... Wait, what?
Why haven't we been back?
They destroyed the technology, apparently. I don't know.
Hey, she said something off camera that had me laughing.
No, a better
And
question.
it not only did it have me laughing, it made me think.
No,
She
no, no,
said,
no.
how do we know dinosaur noises
That's.
when we've never seen a dinosaur?
They
No,
could have.
we
They
never
could have
heard 'em.
squeaked.
We never heard a dinosaur.
It could have been a...
Bro, what would you do if that big ass thing did that shit like a
I would
cat?
have been like, come here, give me a hug.
You think they were inviting? You think they were inviting and then they just murdered you?
He said they weren't real.
They're not real.
Dinosaurs definitely were real, bro. How do you explain the bones?
The word dinosaur wasn't created until like the mid 1800s.
But you do believe the creatures were real that they depicted.
It was giants or dragons.
Hold on a second, bro.
The Nephilim? Yeah. And the Bible says so in the days of Noah, so will it be in the end times. The fucking, bro. I'm telling you the truth, man. They don't want to believe me. I don't know.
Listen.
Listen.
All right, so I did hear something about the dragons. Apparently, the dragons were
Chinese zodiac?
creatures that couldn't be fossilized, meaning that their bones weren't able to be preserved.
If we
right?
had dragons here right now, we would have
fucking
been woke
freak
up.
out, dude.
They had to take the motherfuckers out.
Bro, could you imagine
And-
going
and give us
outside and
some
seeing a
dinosaur
big ass
bullshit.
lizard
Yeah, I
breathing
get what
fire?
you're
That
saying.
was some billions of years ago.
I get what you're saying.
Some stupid shit.
Dude, that gives a whole new meaning to the big bad wolf, man. Huff,
All right,
blow
but
your
look,
house
the
down. Like, it's
But
fucked
ponder
up.
this one. Ponder this one. The scientists always talk about dinosaurs and Big Bang Theory. They don't talk about the pyramids though. Who made that shit?
Dude, I
Let's
think
talk
the
about
aliens
it.
did. Me and Song
Let me
talked
ask you
about
a
it. I
question.
think the aliens did that shit.
What do you think about the movie Lucy? I'm sure you've probably seen that movie.
We are not even a real conscious species. And like, cause we only have 10% conscious
Yeah,
tapped into the brain.
I believe.
I mean, that's why we kill all these cows and all this and all these animals. Cause you think we're awake? No. I
Man,
mean,
hamburgers.
it's so good, man.
That's
It's like,
right.
actually,
That's what I was about to say. I ain't want to
I
be
actually
that guy,
hate.
but
I
love
actually hate
cows.
burgers.
I love cows so much, but I do love a burger.
I do love a. Like, would you give up burgers to save cows? I don't think I would.
And
I'm
it's
sorry.
it's like maybe
Steak.
we just wanted to experience eating Wagyu and meat for a little bit and Krispy Kreme donuts because to make it this way, it takes a long time. It takes thousands of years to get to a world like 2023.
Could you
It's not
imagine
easy
living on
to
this earth
simulate it
without
like
eating a
this.
chicken sandwich, bro?
Huh?
Could you imagine living on this earth without eating a chicken sandwich?
Can you
Or
imagine?
Steak.
But
Steak
why
is-
are we eating the flesh?
Do you want to eat the bone, though?
No.
No,
Why don't we
talking
eat the
about?
plants?
Well, I would say, well, like, yeah.
Ah,
You can
man,
make a
I eat
burger
salad
taste
all
like-
the time, bro.
What it, the vegetarian
A raw
burgers.
vegan diet.
We're not letting this guy drink on the podcast no more.
I feel like I'm contributing.
Bro. They make us eat meat.
He ain't drinking on the pod no more.
We keep
bro.
eating meat because
Yeah, let's get to
okay.
the big show.
He lose every time. I told you.
Why do we eat meat? What do we get from
Because
meat?
it's fucking delicious.
No. It ate
But
something.
it's really nothing because they say protein, but you can get protein
Right?
from plants.
I
Yeah.
don't eat meat
Yep.
for the protein.
So
I
where
eat it
does
because it's
the-
But that's the
amazing.
argument
All
a
right,
lot
where
of
does
people
Like, why
have.
you eat ice cream? I eat it
Pause,
because it's
dog.
I
amazing.
love ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we sucking the cow's titty? How about
Whoa,
that one?
pause, bro.
Yeah, ponder that one.
That is though. Like
I never sucked a cow's titty in my
you
life.
drink. You ain't never drank cow from milk.
No,
from cow?
one day, one of these.
Have I ever
stupid-
drank milk from a cow?
Yeah.
Like
No,
an
no,
actual titty?
This is how
No.
it started. This is how that
Have you
started.
ever milked a cow and then drank from the
I
pail
have,
of the cow?
no,
No,
that you
no,
just
no.
milked
I ain't never
from?
That's
drank
how
from
it
it, but I've
started.
milked a cow
You
before.
Put the
didn't do the whole.
I've
Yeah.
milked the cow before.
And
yeah.
then
You milked
it-
the cow?
Yeah.
like
On a field trip to a farm.
You drank that shit?
No, I didn't drink it, Jay.
I heard it was terrible.
I don't fucking know. I ain't never drank it.
Yo.
No more. No more. No more.
I like whole milk.
Cancel culture.
I like 2% milk. I ain't even bullshitting. I do. Sometimes skim.
2% milk.
Yeah, skim.
What's that? 1%?
So you buy Skims?
What's
I-
that?
sometimes
What's
I
that?
buy
What does that mean?
Skims.
I don't know. Yeah, 1%, 2%.
It means they put water in it. That's what it is. Just a little water
Skim
down.
milk is not water. Get the fuck
It's
out
a little
of here.
milk, a little
But
water.
It's
That's
terrible.
what it
You don't want to drink that. If you eat
Nah.
that in cereal, you don't want to drink the cereal
No,
milk.
you don't want to suck the cow's titty. You don't want to do that one. I'll tell you that one. You don't want to do that one. Oh,
I'm
God.
dead, man.
He said what? No, let me get one more.
All right, man.
I swear. Bro, they look.
Listen to me.
Real
This is
quick.
what I need for like. All right, so
Let me say this real quick. Hear me out. So with the protein topic, where do the gorillas get their protein from if they eat plants and they're so strong?
Dead ass.
No, we're supposed to eat minerals and
Plants.
nutrients. We're
Hold
not
on,
supposed.
hold on. A
Shit.
gorilla will beat the shit out of a fucking tiger, dog.
What the fuck they got to do with
I've
that?
seen it. I've seen it on
wanna see
air.
my
I
boxing
get it, but we ain't
Jack
talking about
literally
that,
held it with one
Jack.
hand.
They don't
We
eat
ain't
the
talking
tiger
about
though.
that.
He
They
tryna
don't
watch
eat
the
the
boxing
tiger.
match.
You trying to say a tiger ain't got protein? What we talking about?
But they don't
The
eat
gorillas.
tigers.
Yo, jump.
Hey.
Back me up.
They
man.
don't eat tigers, though.
Yeah.
But
No,
they
Jack.
don't eat tigers, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So y'all vegetarians?
No, I'm not a vegetarian.
No.
You eat meat?
You eat
Yeah.
the tiger?
I will eat a tiger.
Go
I'll eat
kill
the
it.
tiger.
No, I want
But I
you
know
to walk
the
up
truth,
there and
though,
try to
like-
kill it.
Just because I know the truth don't mean I don't like
Bro,
to
you
experience
think-
my free will, dog.
you
You feel
So
me?
you telling me you know the truth and you doing the opposite of the truth?
Because it tastes good. It tastes good.
Because it tastes, like,
Steak is good.
Exactly, but it's
But I
all just
love-
experience.
But
That's
so
the
are
truth.
plants.
No,
Plants are
dude, it's
protein.
amazing.
I know people that lose.
Put a little
my God.
A1 sauce on that, a little bit of
100%.
seasoning. It is fucking
It's
great.
in
But-
your diet, though.
But you can still eat greens. It just
but
tastes
that's
like
like,
shit.
can
You
still
know what?
get your
Why can't
protein
you
in
eat
plants,
chicken?
though.
Why can't you eat
Hey,
steak
it's different-
bloody,
it's
but you
different
can't eat
types of
chicken
protein,
until it's
though.
well cooked?
It's based on what your
The
what
fuck
you
is
looking
that
for in
about?
your body.
Salmonella.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, of course it's salmonella. Goddamn, Kim, you solved the mysteries of the universe.
I
She
wish.
solved the Scooby-Doo riddle. He found
Yo,
the
yo,
culprit.
this is what I need from
He
you
found
before
the
we do-
imposter.
Before
Have
we
you
do our
ever-
picks, I gotta have you back.
Yeah.
Will you come
Like
back?
how-
Bro, let's keep it going.
You gotta go back.
We just started.
Bro, I get it, man, but we gotta stay inside of like.
When you remove pork
We're
from your
already
diet,
really
did you feel that
over,
shit
man.
in your body?
Yeah.
Like,
But listen,
so
we
that's
gotta
how I
come
feel
back.
about
Man,
like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
take
you
that
know the
shot
truth
like
about
you better
certain
take
things.
a whole
You just
shot.
like,
You
it
ain't
take
coming
you a while
back.
to
Take it
get
right
to
now.
it.
I'll take one with you.
Like, I
Hey,
stopped
we got
eating
everybody
pork
talking
like
at once.
3 years
Alright.
ago. And I was like, yo, like, when I stopped eating it, like, I felt that shit in my
Man.
body.
Hey, he
Like, I
not
was
on the
like, damn,
podcast,
like,
brother.
I ate pork for like 2
No, okay.
years.
See, we
All right,
on the
Brian.
podcast.
This is what I need. This is what I need from you. I need a pop culture conspiracy.
Pop culture
A
conspiracy.
pop culture conspiracy that you can prove is real.
All right, you ready? And just please don't interrupt me because
I got you.
I got a bunch to say about that one.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, like first off, 10 years ago, the radio era, we had like Neo and fucking like Bruno Mars and all that shit on the radio, and then now it's like number one genre is like rap and hip hop and like, so it's like we started like with a airplane like shooting stars or like no that's like those types of songs
I got you.
or like Nicki
I got
Minaj Moment for Life. This is the best parts right here right now, and we gotta just truly appreciate it for before
What it is.
it gets changed because you know the AI advances like too fast, but we're living in the end of this part two. God damn it! What the fuck was I even talking about?
I shouldn't have gave you a shot.
What
should
was,
I?
no, bro. Because it's like I have so much to say, but then
Yeah, I was about to say,
forgot-
you thinking too fast.
I go off tangents because there's so much to say, but it's like what was I saying about that?
Like
You were
the,
saying shooting stars, Nicki Minaj.
Okay, so like nowadays it's like with the rap is number one genre, so it's like that's now the gatekeepers keeping us in check. We're about to go into a golden age Renaissance era, just like back then with the Julius Caesar, I came, saw, conquered, Da Vinci, divine proportions of man. That is the cross is the human body as well. So right before
Can you elaborate on that?
no,
Like,
right.
where-
Okay, but right before the Renaissance era, Alexander the Great went to the pyramids, and they were taking all the. You know how much they sell those artifacts in there? It's like billions, because that's what the truth is. They hide the truth so much. That's why they
Sell it so much.
Yeah, but it's up to us to figure it out. It's like that. I mean, even the word government means like control and rule. It's govern. Ment is Latin for mente, which means mind control. But it's a very secret society. Very secret society. Very top secret. But it's up to us. I mean, if hypothetically speaking, if God was here, came down right now, and he's heard someone say there's a secret society, top all-seeing eye, you don't think he would look into that one? So secret.
Let me ask you
If
this.
it's
Let me
secret,
ask-
I'm gonna try and figure it out.
Let me ask you this. Before
But
we
we scared of the Illuminati.
Hey,
It's
before
all scary.
before we go, because like I said, we got to cut you off.
What is
'Cause,
the
like,
Illuminati? But it's
I don't want to give my man jump extra work, and we'll definitely have you back. Let me
Oh,
ask
see,
you this:
he kinda-
Who do
sorry.
you think is Illuminati? If there is an Illuminati, who do you think's in the Illuminati?
All of us. This is the Illuminati. You not see where God's not here. We're in some Illuminati type shit right now. It's like, bro, look, okay, the Adam and Eve.
I kind of get that. I may be too drunk, but I kind of get that.
I get that, but
I'm talking about the microphone right here.
Yeah.
Look, the Adam and Eve bit the apple.
No, I'm laughing at him, bro, because this motherfucker's like, well, I get that, but you get that, but everything else gives you a hard
All right,
time. Bro.
and then look,
like,
Adam and Eve, right?
I said Elon Musk. I didn't say Beyonce. I don't think she got that kind of power.
He a puppet too.
He's not.
All right, look.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Anyway,
He's a
go
puppet.
ahead.
He's a puppet. Come on. If Adam and Eve bit the apple, it's not they were not like two first people because they would have been inbreeding. The bite of the apple is like the Adam's apple right here, and like the Apple logo, the bite of the apple, the iPhone, and then Siri backwards as well as Iris. So this is already the mark, and the dollar bill is $1. It used to be called one mark. That was when it was first created, the mark of the beast. You can't buy or sell without this. With this, under the dollar bill on the back pyramid, under it, Novus Ordo Seclorum. That translates to New World Order.
Did you get the COVID vaccine?
Huh?
Did you get the COVID vaccine?
What you think?
No.
Wait a minute. Eve bought the apples.
So why you asking that?
I don't know. I just wanted to verify.
Eve bit the apple. So how did fucking Adam get the Adam's apple? Eve bit the apple.
Why is it called the Adam's apple?
That's what I want to.
God
bite
doesn't-
The fucking apple?
And why are we still
Adam's
eating
apple?
apples every day?
I love apples. I'm gonna be real. I do.
But the apple dick, you not.
Why would God tell us don't eat an apple? Why would God tell us don't eat an apple?
That was a special apple I
Right?
What? It was an apple from a golden tree. It was a
story.
golden
No,
apple. It was,
forbidden fruit.
I heard it was a green apple. Was it a green apple?
Forbidden fruit.
It was a green apple. Like that makes any sense. Like God wants to. What? He doesn't know. Have you ever seen an apple? I mean.
I have seen an apple. I eat one
No.
every day. I got one in my fridge.
He's not talking
right
about
now.
you personally, though.
But why won't we eat the? Why does he say don't eat an apple? Don't eat the apple.
I think he's just basically
It's a
saying
temptation.
don't give in to sin.
Yeah, it's a story.
And what's sin? If we're born in sin,
Yeah,
we live in the sine wave,
Yeah.
the up and down,
Bro.
the heartbeat.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yo,
up and
jump. I got you. No.
Hey, they can.
I got you.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Brian, you coming back. Sean, we got to get into our pick. Brian, bro. Good, man. Let me shake your hand.
I just gonna.
Good fucking job.
I appreciate y'all.
He blew my fucking mind. Like, was
Yeah.
was
No,
that
that
right?
I like
That
it.
is.
I like it.
Oh, it's
That
great.
is.
Oh,
It's good.
great. Yo, man. Brian, like, you're the man.
Spicy
dude.
topic.
Brian Morales, let's go, baby.
Oh man.
No, you
appreciate
definitely
y'all.
gotta come back, bro. Like that.
You
is-
got to come back,
That
man.
All right, I'll be back later.
All right, yo, Sean, I lost my phone. I don't know where my phone is. So, can you please tell the what we agreed upon and then what we did not agree upon for the next? Because, dude, I never want to do this again. I'm very hot right now. Am I sweaty? Do
No.
I feel like I'm perspiring?
You want me to
I mean,
fan
do I
you?
look like I'm perspiring?
I'm a fan.
Yeah, fan me,
you
bro.
good,
Like,
And I'm your
pause.
number. I'm
Pause,
your
man.
number
All
one
right,
fan.
so we basically bet on the Raiders game. We both took the Raiders over. The Raiders over the Patriots.
Definitely.
And we both took the Lions over the Bucks. The tiebreaker game was Dallas over the Chargers. I picked Dallas over the Chargers just because I
So
felt sorry
Dallas
for
has
them.
got to win by 2, and I took the Chargers of 1.5.
Yeah, and basically
Let's go, Chargers.